closed session, we had discussed the issues as they relate to security in the country and all the issues around it. And we had also discussed that we're going to come back to plenary to discuss the efforts that have been made so far on the issues of security in the country. After which we will give an ultimatum to the president that he resolves this issue, otherwise we give an impeachment notice. And as such,
Minority Leader, your point of order. First, you are supposed to cite the order. Second, you are supposed to discuss with me what you are going to discuss. So, at this moment, that point of order, I don't know what it is, but falls flat on its face.
So we have come here in protest to brief you and to let you know that we're with Nigerians in this struggle and that we're worried that nowhere is safe.
Today we're going to be looking at the impeachment notice given to President Muhammadu Buhari. Is it too late, guys? Let's talk. Today's my birthday, but I have decided to put the celebration aside and jump right into the issue of today because it is as important as it is to bring it to my audience. Let's give a background to this. Do you think it is too late for NAS to even contemplate impeachment proceedings against the president, considering the very rigorous and stringent process that impeachment of the president entails? For example, it requires about 1/3 of the National Assembly, that's the House of Representatives, and the Senate to even agree, to carry out the impeachment proceedings after the notice has been served. And even if they agree, the Chief Justice of Nigeria would have to set up a 7-man panel who, in his opinion, are of unquestionable integrity to investigate the allegation. And these people, the composition of this panel, they must not be public servants, they must not belong to any political party. And I ask, where are they going to get them from? Are they going to get them from heaven? And then after they have finished their findings, they're supposed to report their findings within 3 months of the appointment to the Chief Justice of Nigeria. And I asked, 3 months, how long does the president still have to stay? That they have to use 3 months. And it doesn't even also stop there. The president also has the right to be defended by a legal practitioner of his choice. And I asked, whoa, that's serious. We know what it is in this country, the legal delay tactics by lawyers. So I can bet you such will drag on and on and on as long as and in fact the president might even finish his term before that issue can even see the light of day. So welcome to my channel, Shanice Digest. I welcome on board my new subscribers, where I continue to appreciate my returning subscribers. This is the channel where we get to speak up and say it as it is, so you can see the very stringent conditions that have been laid down in the Constitution. It's really the problem. This Constitution, this Constitution is really the problem of this country, because with this Constitution it makes it so difficult. It makes it so difficult to even contemplate, impeaching a sitting president. And that's probably why they realize this, they know this, and you see them not really being bothered. For example, things may be going wrong in the country, and there are really cogent reasons where a situation where gross misconduct can be leveled against the sitting president, but the sitting president is unperturbed because he's been protected by this. He's unperturbed. He's been protected by this. So most people are saying that, why would NAS be contemplating on impeaching the president now, when the president has about 6 months to to the next election. So why now? And they're saying, why not now? Even if we are not going to impeach the president, but let's even make a statement. Let the impeachment proceeding begin. Let's even make a statement. Oh, is it about making a statement? It's saying that is the reason they feel rattled, because the seat of power, Abuja, has been besieged by Boko Haram. Do you think that is the reason they are initiating this impeachment and move against Mr. President?
You said the lawmakers, but earlier you had said minority lawmakers. Those who spoke today are the minority of minorities. Now the question is, are those minority lawmakers responding now because the thing is coming near to Abuja, their comfort zone? Is that why? They are just mindful of themselves, of their own well-being, of their own security.
So many are saying that the president should have been long impeached because there's so many things that happened in the country which the lawmakers did not even react to. So why all of a sudden you're so much interested in impeaching the president? That the impeachment notice given to Mr. President by the senators is not because they care so much about the ordinary Nigerians. It's because they are selfish and they want to protect themselves, according to the senior special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Mr. Femi Adesina, who says that, in fact, why are they trying to impeach the president now? That is because the insecurity has been taken to their doorstep, and that's why they are scared. In fact, they're scared for their life. There's no an escape route for them, and that's why they're saying that the president must go. And the question he asked, that where were they when Nigerians were being terrorized, kidnapped, maimed, killed, and they didn't do anything about that? All of a sudden, now that the seat of power has been besieged by Boko Haram, breaking into Kuje prison and freeing inmates, including 64 very high-risk Boko Haram members. And again, shortly after this attack, they went to the presidential guards and killed some of them. And they have gone ahead to issue a notice to kidnap Mr. President. And let me tell you something. We can't take this. I mean, you can say that, okay, it's just a mere threat. This Boko Haram, this criminal element, have shown the capacity to carry out any attack. If they could, in fact, before they attacked the Kuje prison, they had issued a notice that they were going to attack Kuje prison. That intel was there. So they had issued that, and they actually carried out that attack. They carried out the attack to tell you that they have the capacity to initiate any attack that they want to, initiate. So when they say they are going to kidnap Mr. President, when they say that they're issuing notice to kidnap Mr. President, they shouldn't take such threats lightly, because they have shown capacity to do these things. After all, they had attacked the presidential convoy when Mr. President was going to Daura during the Salah holiday. His convoy was attacked. So these guys have the capacity to do these things. So now the senators, National Assembly members, the politicians are jittery now. They're all scared. Their hearts are literally in their mouth, and that's why suddenly they want to impeach the president. And we ask, where were they when the Nigerians were being attacked, were maimed, kidnapped, killed by these Boko Haram members and the bandits? What happened in 2010-20? So why didn't they come out? Why didn't they initiate impeachment proceedings, even when Mr. President, depleted the excess crude account without recourse to National Assembly? So why didn't they initiate impeachment proceedings? They didn't, but suddenly they want to impeach Mr. President because they feel threatened, they feel scared that Boko Haram is getting closer and closer to their doorsteps. That's what most people are saying. What's your take on that? Are you saying that what the National Assembly members are doing is the right thing to do? Is it too late for them to wake up from their slumber to want to impeach the president? Is it too late, or is it a case of looking for a black goat when it's already dark? Leave your comments down below. Let's be balanced in the argument. Let's just be balanced in the argument. And there's so many instances where these politicians, these legislators, there's so many instances where these National Assembly members would have protected Nigerians if indeed they wanted to impeach Mr. President. One begins to wonder that why all of a sudden they want to impeach Mr. President when Mr. President has barely about 6 months before the next election. So up to what end? It's what are they going to gain with considering all the rigorous, very stringent and very difficult processes involved in unseating in impeaching the president of the country. I read it out to you. I mentioned some of those things to you. The conditions are very stringent, and then that's because I feel that the issue that we have in this country is this constitution. This constitution is a problem in this country because the constitution has made it so difficult to unseat a sitting president, to impeach a sitting president, because of the conditions are so stringent that, and I feel that this president, they know this, and that's why some of them don't really give a rat ass about what happens to the citizens. If the president is accused of gross misconduct, and then he should be investigated. If a president is accused of gross misconduct, how do you unseat or impeach such presidents when the constitution has made it so difficult for that to happen? So the problem we have in this country is this constitution. So this constitution has to be amended or completely trashed. So that is the issue. Let me know what you think. You think Mr. President should be allowed to complete his term in spite of whatever? Because I was having a chat with someone a couple of days ago. He said that democracy has not really favored Nigerians, and that they feel very, I would say, broken with the system, with the governance. So to even contemplate allowing this president to be in office for the next 3 months, it's in fact, it's something one cannot think about. If it takes impeachment for the president to leave that seat. So that's what most people are saying. But do you think that the president deserves to end his term instead of being impeached? Because it looks like it's too late in the day to do anything that would be that meaningful to initiate any such impeachment proceedings against the president. Because as you can see, the time is very short. The time is very, very short. Nothing is really going to come out of this. So if they say they just want to make a statement, it should go beyond just making a statement. If indeed they did want to impeach the president, it's something they should probably have done long before now. I mean, I've cited instances where they could have initiated such impeachment proceedings against the president, but they didn't. And then sometimes I'm forced to agree with Mr. Adesina, and that's probably because of selfish interest. Now they're threatened, they feel unsafe, because insecurity has been taken to their doorsteps. Abuja has been besieged. If their terrorists are threatening Mr. President, even attacked its convoy, if they went to the presidential guard and killed some presidential guards, then something is wrong somewhere. So the senators, the National Assembly members are feeling very, very unsafe. So of course they have to protect themselves. But the question is, why did they have to wait till now? Why didn't they initiate these impeachment proceedings when Nigerians were being named, Nigerians were being attacked, Nigerians were being kidnapped, killed, by these Boko Haram members and bandits? Suddenly, because it's getting closer and closer to them, they have suddenly woken up from their slumber. So that is going to be all for today. Thank you for finding the time to watch my video. If you like the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up, strike on that notification bell so that you get to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Leave your comments down below and do not forget to subscribe to this channel. See you pretty soon. Stay awesome. Peace out.